Hey guys, Left Burst here. But in all seriousness, I am back with day 3 of daily uploads. So for today, I actually have an unboxing for you guys. And let me just grab it real quick. So we actually have a bundle here. This is the Coro Coro issue for August. So they released it the month prior, this because it's July right now. But it's already released and I pre-ordered it on Amazon JP. And it got here today, so very fast shipping. I think it just came out a few days ago. Check this out. It comes with this box, which inside contains the First Uranus layer, so that's what I'm gonna unbox for you guys. Now, before we get to that though, I do wanna just mention that I have a Discord server that's open to the public. Feel free to join down below on this link. If not, you can also check out the comment section. But without further ado, I am going to hop into my other camera angle and we'll get a better close-up. Alright guys, boom, we got this bundle here. And like I mentioned, it comes with a few things. So this is the box that has the layer obviously, but I did want to just real quick see what else they included because typically Coro Coro includes like extra goodies. So this looks like some kind of sticker pack or card pack maybe, and then something about Animal Crossing, and then even a sticker, a Kirby sticker. So I'm not entirely sure what this is, if someone wants to fill me in. And then of course we have the Coro Coro issue itself, which is jam-packed with tons of different mangas, including Beyblades. So at some point here, there's a whole chapter. Oh, and look at that. It looks like Paper Mario. So if you guys want to see a video covering the chapter, I can. Let's just see if we could find the actual chapter. So yeah, there's even like scratchets and all kinds of things. I'm honestly like, why doesn't the US have stuff like this? It's so cool. Like, it's just jam-packed. So check this out. We got to the Beyblade chapter, and you can see Lane, Hikaru, and Hyuga. So, ooh, yeah, this is sick. So yeah, like I said, if you want to see a video on that, let me know. Comment below. But anyway, the main focus is, of course, this. So they put some kind of barcode sticker. Let's see if I can carefully remove it. So I do like to keep the boxes for these, and ooh, yeah, this is nice. It's just a plain black and white box, but it like kind of mimics the original packaging. It's pretty compact. You can see the layer here, First Uranus, and then Lane. So if you guys don't know, this is Lane's first Beyblade before he upgraded to Lucifer, and it's been confirmed as canon, so it's in the anime as well as the manga. On the side, we get a superking logo, really cool. And then on this side, something in Japanese, I'm not sure. We got some kind of warning information, and then on the back are the parts. So this box only contains the chip core, and layer. The rest of the combo, if you do want to make it stock, you're gonna need 1D from a special campaign. So it's like a gold recolor. Wheel from Glad Ragnarok, and then lastly Mobius. So you would need another Lucifer to make this Beyblade, which I might do it, not sure. But yeah, super cool though that they included this as part of their kind of promotion. This might be the only release of First Uranus for a while, so I would recommend picking this issue up. I think I only paid about 20 bucks for this, and I still get the chapter and everything, so really nice. And then I'm gonna pop this open. So there's nothing else in the box besides this. And we got another one of these weird sheets. Like, what is this? I do not know. Okay, so we have this cardboard here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and then the layer itself comes in a plastic baggie. So let's just open it up. Okay, we have a sticker sheet, and ooh, these are metallic stickers. Very nice. And then also a instruction sheet So it's really tiny, but this will tell you how to put on the stickers and how to assemble it. So before we get a nice close-up, I do want to put stickers on because I feel like this thing looks naked, like naked Spriggan. But yeah, I'm gonna put stickers on real quick and I'll be right back. Man, that took like 10 minutes to put the stickers on. And I normally do that off camera, but I had to do it for this just because the base looks horrible if you don't put stickers on. Also, word of advice, especially with these kind of like thinner foil stickers, they really just kind of use like super thin paper for it. I would recommend using something like a stylus, so like I have a 3DS stylus here, or even a toothpick. It will really help you kind of grab the stickers without using your fingers and ruining them, so you can place them on more precisely. But anyway, I have the parts here, so the first being the first base, literally. So this sparking ring is white, which I think is the first one. Man, I keep saying first. But yeah, it's called first, and it's the first sparking ring or super king ring to be white, and it's got a really sick kind of just metallic stickers. It really makes the details pop on this. And so it's a right spinning, I'm pretty sure it's attack, but it might be labeled as defense. And you guys can see in the bottom, it's actually somewhat hollow. So I actually got a lot of comments on this that first is really just another super, which I would say is debatable, because let me show you guys the difference between the two. So I would say that they do have a very similar upper profile. So for example, we have first and then super, and they do look very similar, but it's not until you get to the side profile that you start noticing the difference. So obviously it looks like first has more upper attack with the way the slopes are designed, whereas super is just more kind of round. So I would say this one's more jagged and more curved, whereas super's, you know, rounder and not as curved. Now keep in mind, Kartomi did mention that first inspired super, so if we're going in order, this came first and then super came second. So that's another thing. But yeah, they are not the same thing. Just wanted to clarify that because I feel like a lot of people think that this is just some kind of recolor of super, but it's really just its own thing. But yeah. Now the next thing is the sparking chip, which is Uranus. And apparently this inspired the Lucifer chip, so they do bear a similarity. Now, one thing I don't know a lot of people have mentioned is I do think that it resembles Valkyrie quite a bit, which is kind of unique or weird, I would say. So let me just compare it. So I have the Valkyrie chip here to compare it with. If I could just pop it out. Okay, here we go. So they're very similar in the sense that they both feature the front-facing motif, and then the details here. I would say that whichever came first, this might have inspired Valkyrie or vice versa. So just something interesting to know. I don't think Kartomi's ever declared that officially, but they really do look similar. The difference being, of course, the slopes here. So Valkyrie has the adjusted kind of like attack slopes, and then Uranus is just normal. So it's just your clear with silver, and then the metallic stickers, again, make some of the details pop and make it look really good. And last but not least is the chip core. And this, if you guys also don't know, when it comes to Super Hyperion and King Helios, their chip core is different from the rest of the lineup. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Okay, so for example, we have the Brave Valkyrie chip core, which is like the standard design where it has this kind of like metal ring and then the core. You look at something like Super Hyperion chip core and you have this sun design, which is cool. So Uranus is the third Beyblade to feature that same kind of sun motif, except that it's like translucent black or gray. So really, really cool detail here. The next thing I want to do is use my scale here to weigh the parts just to see if there's any like significant differences. I don't think there will be, but I did want to compare the first ring with the super ring just to see if there's any like major differences. So let's weigh first. We're looking at 6.17 grams, and if we try super, 6.45. So it is slightly heavier. I would say that's more due to the fact that super is just more hollowed out, whereas, or not super, but first is more hollowed out. Super has these extra bits on the underside. Now next up, I wanted to weigh the Uranus chip with Valkyrie. So Uranus weighs 2.27 grams, and then Valkyrie weighs 1.95. Okay, interesting. So it's actually somewhat heavier. Lastly, the chip cores, I don't think there's going to be a major difference, but let's do it anyway. 0.71 for Valkyrie's core, 0.75 for Uranus's core, and then 0.78 for Hyperion's core. Cool. So now I did want to come up with just a stock combo for this thing. Of course, Mobius isn't out yet, so I can't make the official stock combo. I'm gonna have to make do with what I have. And a lot of people on Japanese Twitter seem to be using this combo for some reason, and I'll show you guys what it is. I'm not entirely sure what the thought process is behind it, so we're gonna keep it with the stock chip core and chip, and then we're gonna give it 1A from Super Hyperion and then Exceed. So yeah, this seems to be like the go-to combo in Japan right now for this layer, and I guess because it bears a similarity to Super Hyperion. But yeah, overall this thing is beautiful, and I think the camera just doesn't do it justice because the details really pop with the stickers, and yeah, it's awesome. So let me go ahead and get my stadium, and we'll do a test launch and some test battles just to see how good this thing is. All right, I'm back with my stadium, and now we're gonna do a test launch with the combo of 1A and Exceed. So let's see how this thing does. So on this setup, it's obviously gonna be really fast. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's great. So I have two Beyblades here, just lying around. Mirage Fafnir and Glide Ragnarok. Let's do some battles with these bays. that is it for this unboxing of First Uranus. And again, I feel like this layer is going to be a really good replacement for Super because, I don't know, I feel like it has just more upper attack, but I also haven't tested it much. So let me know what you guys think. Personally, I think it looks much better. The colors contrast amazing with stickers. And then as for the Uranus chip, it does look like a fancier Valkyrie chip, if that makes sense. So overall, really happy with this. I would recommend picking it up if you could. It might be kind of hard to come by just because it is a Coro Coro exclusive, but I'm pretty sure Takara told me we'll release it at some point in an easier release. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's upload and the other daily uploads that will be happening throughout the next few weeks or until I burn out, one of the two. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.